It's good to see Snoop Dogg showing solidarity with a young Palestinian rapper, um, MC Abdul, or MCA Rap on Instagram, who is a 15-year-old rapper from Palestine that's moved to the US. Um, he posted on his story, I'm not too sure when, but recently, but it's not on his story currently. He said, such. He showed a picture of them together, and he said, such a great moment for me to meet you. I was deeply touched when the first thing he asked is how my family and my people are holding up. Love you, legend. It's good to see something like this, and asking about his family and things like this. And this is what normal people do. This is a normal thing to do, regardless of what ethnicity someone is. If you know there's people dying in a certain area, and you meet someone, you ask them, but people will still say things because they're brainwashed, I guess. If Snoop Dogg met a young Sudanese, if he asked the same things, a young Syrian, a young Yemeni or Ukrainian or elsewhere, and he asked how the family was, people would probably not say much, but because he's asking a Palestinian, I guess some people, they don't even have any humanity to find it in them that this is okay. But it's good to see something like this happen, and people just think Palestinians are numbers. They are not numbers. They are people. And this individual is one such person. There's millions of others. I'm not too sure about this person, but I believe he was in Palestine until a few years ago. He moved to the US. So I'm sure he has many stories of what's happened over there while he was there, and many family that are still there that he might have lost, and things like this. And people might think, oh, people who leave Palestine go to USA, Canada, UAE, UK, or elsewhere, they're fine. They're not fine. They found somewhere else safe to live, but they're thinking about people they've left behind. They've lost so many things. Just moving somewhere else they might be safe from bombs, but there's still a lot to get to grips with, and there's still a lot they can't get to grips with because they haven't had the time to understand it. They haven't had any sort of therapy or whatever else they might need. So just because people have gone to other countries doesn't mean, oh, they're just fine now. They're not just fine now, which is why it's good to see something like this happening, and hopefully this can be something that turns into something bigger. Where Snoop Dogg and two others, they help people like this in different industries, sports people with young Palestinian sports people, and other industries, and also not just this, but on their platforms, hopefully they can also use it for advocating for the Palestinian people and not being afraid of losing followers or things like this. But this is the first step, and this is something positive.